always messing with one thing or another, trying to see if there's not another better way to do it. That's my motto. Just because it's been done right 100 years doesn't mean it's the best way it can be done. So, we've heard before that I've talked about my dad and him being in paint and body, so I know how grits. Excuse me. Hold on. Bavaria makes it all better. So, my dad being paint and body, I know how sanding, grits, wet sanding, buffing, polishing, I know how all that stuff kind of works. If you look into it, it's straightforward and simple, just like sanding. So everybody's been using the sanding paste, and yeah, it breaks down over time and polishes, but doesn't mean it's the right stuff. So I got to doing some digging and looking, and found something that I figured I may try. Still fairly cheap, but what I've got here, I've got tons of this stuff around here, and no, this isn't buffing compound from the store. Mine's just a wee bit thin. Oh, that's bright. Let's turn you down. Much. Oh, dear Lord. Lights and white. Just always aggravating. So, mine's more of a thin paste, super thin. It's white. When you rub it in your fingers, you can feel the grit, but it's not real super gritty. It's the grit's stronger than what's normally been used, meaning it's has a higher life before it breaks down, as all sanding pads, compounds, paste, whatever, as they all do. And I'm not gonna name names. This is what I've been using normally. Just your typical sanding paste, mineral oil, beeswax, and diatomaceous earth, triple E, whatever, natural compounds. Cool thing about this stuff is it's still food safe. I'm gonna get this rounded up, sand it down. I'm gonna sand it to 400 grit, and I'm gonna stop there. That's my dog. She sees dead people. There ain't no other reason for her to be over growling. What? Don't talk back. Hey. Lady. Good girl. Don't talk back. Anyway. I'm gonna get this rounded up. I'm not gonna bore you with that part or all the sanding. I'm just gonna get straight to business. Putting the paste on. Now you can hear me. So one thing that I wish they would change is being able to have a radio playing in the background. Even Facebook blocked the audio from one of my videos I posted a while back. Because I had the radio playing in the background and it was a Morgan Wallen song. So what I'm doing here, oh that's a lot, is I'm just applying my lens. Sanding sealer. Everybody uses, Jesus, Michael. It's like I told a few people, I'm like the drunken monk fighting style of kung fu in my shop. Just fumbling around, finding my way, making a mess. Not really drunk. Just fumbling around, always making a mess. That's why everything's always dirty in my videos. So I'm just showing this part for comparison because I've been forewarned by someone who also did one of these that you'll catch a lot of flack for telling the truth. I don't care. My mom and daddy raised me, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Alright. We got Mylands on. With that cure. And then I'll tape off a section of this and that. Alright, I finally turned the radio back off. So, what I've got over on this side is the basic sanding paste that everybody's been using. What I've got on this side is what I just made. Turn it like this so you can see how many RPMs I'm running. Right now I'm at 394. See how ambidextrous I am, and I've got a band-aid on my thumb because I had a boo-boo earlier. Right now we're just starting at both slow speed, both going back and forth, equal pressure. And I can tell you the one on the left, it still sounds gritty. The one that I made on the right, I know what the particle size is, and it's one size starting out, so it's already done its thing and continuing to do. Okay. And there's the coloring after using this one this side, this one that side. And now we are at 1320. Lighter pressure, higher speed. And we'll flip to a cleaner piece. Let's tone this back a little bit. And this is the typical use, and that is new stuff. Old stuff, new stuff. Oh, come on, bend and cooperate. Oh, wait. So you can see this one over here is a lot glossier by that top line. Oh, come on, you're just going to pain in the butt and not position like I want you to. So we're just going to go full bright on it. They're close in comparison, and just from my view, I can see the ring a whole lot better on this one than I can this one. There's more clarity. So, keep your eyes open. Way on. Why do you have one screw that goes one way and another screw that goes another way? And then we'll pull this off comparison to just bear with. Look at there. So this right here, old way, well, Mylands with old sanding polish, Mylands new sanding polish. So I can really get a good. There we go. Much of a better comparison. You can really see the definition of the light change from one side to the other. That's what you want to see. So keep an eye out. I'm going to tinker with this just a hair more before, well, I think I will. I'm pretty happy with this. It's just a little bit on the runny side, more of a, like a rubbing compound is what it goes on like. It's real thin, it's not really a paste. So I may play with it a little bit more before I call it good. But right now it's by far I couldn't be happier. And it's still food safe too, so that's always a plus. Matter of fact, I may or may not, but when I was cleaning my pot out from making it, byproduct I came across was that it cleans stainless steel. It polishes it up real nice just by rubbing it. And my glass top stove, all the brown stuff that gets baked on the glass top stoves right off. So let's keep you out. We'll see where this goes. So I told you that I'd probably do a small video, in which I decided to. It's just the stainless steel pot that I've got, or pan, Wolfgang puck, and you can see that it's already starting to clean it off with that black stuff. I kind of came across this part inadvertently by making it. As I was wiping the pans out, I got to noticing that black stuff, which I know when cleaning metal and steels, even aluminum, that black stuff is actually part of the gunk or the oxide that gets on top of them. So I gave a little wipe down with a paper towel, and it actually shined it up real good. You'll see at the end of this. But cleaning the pan and then cleaning the stove top off, that's when I realized it cleaned the stove top off also, and it's food safe. So you can ingest this stuff, but just like the other sanding compound, just find your toilet if you decide to eat a little bit of it. Um, it'll give you diarrhea, clean you out pretty good. Yeah, you can see right there, there's really, really cleaning. And yes, holding the camera with one hand while I used my legs to hold the pan was rather difficult. But there's no conditioners, nothing toxic in this stuff. In which I got to looking at glass stovetop cleaners just in case somebody said, well, it's just a glass stovetop cleaner. No. And what I don't understand about stovetop cleaners is they say they can have conditioners. Unless it's conditioning the carbon, which that would have to be an acid to do that, because you cannot condition glass. And there you go. Now I scrub these things with a steel wool pad, and they don't do this good of a job. Not even getting that stuff off the bottom of them. But I hope you enjoyed. Keep your eyes out. I should be selling some before long.